Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to my 31 Days of Horror in October, day 18. But wait a minute, it's also Multipack Mania! And we asked you guys to pick anything having to do with horror or Halloween in general. This week I picked a double pack that is an Elvira double pack. Because, to me, Elvira is Halloween. Alright, we have Blue Sunshine and Monstroid. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to flip a coin. And this is a dime. Heads is going to be Blue Sunshine. Tails is going to be Monstroid. Alright, let's see what we come up with here. We have Tails. So I'm going to be watching Monstroid for Multipack Mania. And I'll be back with a review soon. Okay, I just watched Monstroid, and here are my thoughts. Monstroid is a 1980 film. Or wait, it was released in 1979, so that makes it a 1979 film. Whatever. Okay, this movie is 98 minutes if you watch the segment with Elvira, which I did, or 80 minutes if you watch the movie by itself. This movie is directed by Kenneth Hartford and Herbert L. Struck. This stars James Mitchum as Travis, John Carradine as the priest, and Philip Carey as Barnes. Now this is also known as Monster, and also known as the Toxic Horror. Yay! Now this film was started in 1971, but it ran out of funds several times, and it got shelved until it was finally released in 1979 or 1980. IMDb actually contradicts itself, so whatever. Alright. Now, in the very beginning of the film, it says that this is based on a true story. And we have another film. This takes place in Colombia, where people destroy the environment and they're paying the ultimate price. A cement company in Colombia is dumping toxic waste into the water system. And what they end up having is this big sort of like kaiju type monster. It kind of looks like the what people have said the Loch Ness Monster looks like. But the problem is you don't see it very well. And I'll explain that in a few minutes. You do finally see it at the end in the daylight. But even that is not that great. And I'll explain that as well. People start disappearing. And it's up to a journalist and the guy who has been covering for the cement company in order to stop this monster. That's pretty much the story in a nutshell. Oh boy. This thing looks like... Okay, I'm going to be nice. This thing looks like like the Loch Ness Monster kind of, but with a Fu Manchu mustache. So I was dying right away. The movie is not bad. Had it not been for the way the movie was presented, I probably would have given it a 6.5 or a 7. But the transfer is terrible. It is almost unwatchable. And this is a Shout Factory film. Well, it's not a Shout Factory film. It was put out by Shout Factory, which also does Scream Factory. Shame on you, Scream Factory. This looks like crap. Now I was kind of worried because eventually I would like to watch Blue Sunshine. I was actually hoping that that would get picked instead of Monstroid, but I'm game, whatever. So I actually looked at what the transfer was for Blue Sunshine, and it's actually not that bad. But it's kind of disgraceful that you can get a better version of this on YouTube than they put on this Elvira double pack. I don't know. It aggravated me, and it was hard to watch. It was hard to hear. And for that, I gave this movie a 5.5. And that is 5.5 bloody skulls. To be honest, I'm still kind of pissed off about it and don't really want to talk about it anymore. So, stay tuned for day 19, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.